63,000 documents about the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963 are now available for all Americans to view. The release happened Tuesday following an order by President Donald Trump and many without redactions. The National Archives and Records Administration posted to its website roughly 2,200 files containing the documents. Gerald Posner is the author of Case Closed about the JFK assassination. He had this to say about the release.
I do think there's going to be material in here that will be embarrassing to the CIA, information about how they had spied on Oswald when he visited Mexico City only 6 weeks before the president was murdered, and that they may have learned how unhinged he was in visits he made to the Cuban and Soviet missions. Then the question becomes, if they knew he was that unstable, why didn't they report that back to the FBI when he comes back into America, only literally 5 weeks before Kennedy is killed?
We'll learn more about the contents as the newly released documents are analyzed. Mike?
Joining us now is Wall Builders President Victory News contributor Tim Barton. Tim, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are praising the Trump administration's release of 80,000 government documents on John F. Kennedy's assassination. Is this more about discovering unknown information about JFK's death, or is this about ushering in an era of government transparency?
I think it's probably both. I think there's a lot of things we will discover in this transparency. Maybe that confirms what some of us have suspected, that maybe the CIA, the government, was involved to some extent, whether it was the knowledge they had that they didn't share, they didn't collaborate, or, this rumor that there were two different guns and there was, from the sounds, it was different calibers. There's a lot of speculation, and the fact that the Trump administration is delivering on the promises they made is quite significant, because for a lot of years, presidents have made promises, and not many presidents have followed through with their promises. And President Trump is following through on more promises than any president in our lifetime. So I think it's about the government showing transparency, and maybe, again, we'll discover some things as we are able to comb through these tens of thousands of documents that either confirm or reveal information for us.
Yeah, it is a lot of documents, obviously.